I bet this looks familiar. This is the image that shows up every day when you check into the Mac Lab. This is what I used for present. This was created from a student's app. Students in the past have written applications that generated imagery that we then manipulated, enhanced, and presented. Now, the imagery was generated flat. This was a perfect circle. This was run through Photoshop and Camera Raw and a whole bunch of things, and a simulated shallow depth of field here. The focus is a little too strong. The fade. I need to open this up and do it again because I don't like what I'm looking at right now. But this part, man, this is cool, huh? You guys are getting ripped off this year. And if this is your only year in digital art, man, I'm sorry. Next year, hopefully, we're back together in the classroom, working on apps, working in Photoshop and Illustrator and Camera Raw and all the rest of the applications we traditionally use in here, and doing cool stuff every single day. But for now, what you have to remember is we got to get through this together. And I keep modifying what I'm doing, trying to help you understand, trying to remind you what's important. On Monday, the mission log, check it out today and every day this week. The mission log, document today and every day this week. I've got people ask me, Scott, what about my grade? Look at your mission logs. Seriously, have you submitted any? One? Look at what it says. Go back to Monday's mission. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I think Tuesday, when I showed you the difference between and whoa. This is important. All this stuff's important. And you guys keeping me honest is important too. Yeah, I have now updated all of these with these. Mother missions have a generic video in them, all the same. All these submissions, these specific Wall of Fame missions, now have a video and a prompt that's unique to those, except they're all the same, but they deal with all these different things. And if you're working in code or motion and you don't have any place to submit, we'll talk about that. Okay? I'll set that up for you. But for right now, remember, this is for Wall of Fame worthy pieces. And chances are, this first year classes, there aren't going to be very many who crack this little glass ceiling. I want it to happen, and it may happen. But for right now, let's just be honest and submit back in either Q1 or Q2. But remember, the Q2 Showtime map has the instructions you need to get up to speed if you're forgetting where you were, because the instructions in Q2 are better than in Q1. Because as I practice my craft, trying to communicate to you, I get better. I iterate. I change things up, repeat. That sound familiar? Because we've talked about things like, what's your profile name? Huh? Why don't you check that? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh my goodness, come on. All right, you guys, that's it for Wednesday. I want you to please embrace the responsibility of your mission log, because it's important. This is something you should do every day, not on Friday and throw it together, because let's face it, try your best, don't give up, learn from your mistakes, play by the rules. Hey, you're 0 for 4 if that's what you're doing on Friday. And it shows.